Hi, classic bodybuilding fans. We continue with the workouts of bodybuilding legend Lou Ferrigno. And this time is your turn to focus on his legs, an extremely important muscle group if you want to achieve aesthetically pleasing, classic, and proportionate physique. At the age of 18, Lou Ferrigno already had a spectacular upper body, with a large chest and a massive back. But his leg lacked size. He admitted that he made one of the most common mistakes beginners make, which is to neglect leg work altogether. However, this wouldn't last long, since if he wanted to succeed in bodybuilding, he had to put his leg in proportion to his upper body. Ferrigno commented that if your leg development is lagging, or if you simply want to improve their size and musculature, you should do squats. He describes this exercise as the most basic exercise for the legs, ensuring that the heavier you lift, the greater the development of your thighs. The first routine Lou Ferrigno recommended was the one he used at age 18 to increase the size of his legs and put them in proportion with the rest of his body. Getting started with the king of bodybuilding exercises, squats. As I mentioned before, this exercise is the most basic for the legs because it increases the body's metabolism and helps gain lean muscle mass. Lou also places a lot of emphasis on technique to achieve the desired results. Start with your legs shoulder width apart and your feet at a 45-degree angle. Then, with the barbell behind your neck at trapezius height, hold it with your hands. Maintaining a straight posture, take a deep breath and lower yourself as deep as you can. If you feel yourself leaning forward a little as you lower yourself, you can use a wooden board under your heels to prevent this. Once down, try to push up using only the strength of your quadriceps so they do all the work and begin to grow. Perform 6 to 8 sets, increasing the weight each time, starting with 15 repetitions and going down until you can do only 2 repetitions. Leg press. This exercise is a good option for training your legs, and many bodybuilders do it instead of squats because the leg press puts less stress on the lower back. However, I believe the squat will always be better than the leg press. Position yourself on the machine and position your feet shoulder width apart on the support. Then bend your legs as far as you can. Then return to the starting position, contracting your muscles and preparing to continue with the rest of the reps. Perform 4 to 5 sets of 12 repetitions, increasing the weight with each set. Leg extensions. This movement is fabulous for giving your legs a good definition by highlighting the cuts, as well as an impressive burn when you take this exercise to failure. Lou Ferrigno recommended that when you sit on the machine and raise the weight, you should hold that position for about 2 or 3 seconds to achieve a maximum contraction. Then slowly lower the weight and prepare for the remaining repetition and reach failure, making your legs scream in pain. Perform 4 to 5 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions, Leg curl. This is the best exercise for developing your hamstrings, the muscles located on the back of your thigh. Ideally, this exercise is best performed on a machine, but if you don't have one, you can use the dumbbell variation, which is just as effective. Make sure your hips don't lift off the floor or bench as you do this movement. Then lower the weight, stretching your hamstrings as much as you can. And then raise it vigorously, contracting your muscles as much as possible. Perform 6 to 8 sets of 10 to 12 repetitions. This is the routine Lou Ferrigno used to increase the size of his quadriceps. Now we'll move on to the routine he used before a competition, which Lou structured differently. Since, in his own words, at this stage, the bodybuilder should do fewer squats and more isolated movements to give the quadriceps the greatest possible cuts. The routine began as follows. Front squats. This exercise is similar to the conventional squat, except in this case, the bar is held on the upper body, right above the collarbones. This particular movement will help you develop the outer quadriceps, which will give your legs a very good width and aesthetic. Perform 5 to 6 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. Hack squats. Lou Ferrigno mentioned that this is a great exercise for improving quadriceps cuts. If you have a machine, you can use it without any problem. But if you don't, you can do the barbell variation, which is just as effective. Just focus on going to failure and making your legs scream in pain. Perform 4 to 5 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. Leg extensions. To further target your quadriceps, perform 4 to 5 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. Leg curl. For your hamstrings, perform 5 to 6 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. And to finish the workout, Lou Ferrigno performed lunges. Lou Ferrigno commented that this basic exercise also helps define the thighs and improve the muscles in front of the quadriceps. Start with a barbell with a lighter weight on your shoulders. Then, standing up straight, take a step forward with your right foot pointing forward. At the bottom of the movement, your knee should be about 4 to 6 inches in front of your heel for proper execution. Then, return to the starting position and repeat the procedure with your left leg. Perform 3 to 4 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. Leg training is essential if you want to have aesthetically pleasing, balanced, and proportionate physique, as exemplified by Lou Ferrigno, who, despite starting out with weaker leg development, focused on working them as hard as he could to achieve his goal of balancing them with his upper body, showing us that consistency and dedication are what will help us achieve our fitness goal and objective. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed the routines the Incredible Hulk recommends for strong, defined, and proportionate legs. If you like it, you can support me by subscribing, linking and sharing the video to continue spreading classic bodybuilding. Let me know in the comments which videos you would like to see. Take care of yourself and keep training hard.